But obviously, with it being in such a specific type of community, I was like, okay, the person that brought it to me, they're like, I don't have it under contract. I mean, I'll use your contract and just contract it through you guys and just you guys basically do everything, you know. Um, but I
I
wanted
can't
to
hear you
ask
if you're
you
talking.
first.
Yo, yo, what's up, dude?
Is it just me today? Am I?
Sorry, I don't know what just happened. Go ahead. Well, so listen, we have flipped in those communities.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want to look at it?
yeah, is it like a fenced in community? What age
Uh,
built was the
93. I sent it to you in the
so it's
chat.
financeable. I mean, the reality is we can still wholesale it.
Yeah, so she basically like she inherited it and she's like, "Listen, honestly, I have no skin in this property. Like I'd never paid for anything. I just fell into my lap and she's like, honestly, like $5,000, $10,000, like it would all be
All
anything."
gravy to her. What's the address?
1016, I don't know, Latany,
Spell it.
Lan Lantania place in Oviedo, Florida.
Latanya.
Latanya, there you go.
Levito, Florida.
It is place Oviedo, Oviedo.
Interesting. So that does not come up.
Oh, it's OVI. Yep, there it is.
Oviedo, got it.
Yeah. So this is like northwest Florida, like right by like UCF area, like the Central Florida, the
I
university.
mean, these are probably a little bit older, but
Yeah.
I mean, based on these photos, good condition, standard. I'm assuming, and I don't know if you asked, but everything is in original condition. They never really upgraded anything or anything like that, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Um, how many people live in Oviedo?
Like I said, it's right by University of Central Florida, which has the most,
UCF, yeah.
yeah, it has the most students in the country.
I mean, there are people that would buy that to go put it somewhere else. Like $10,000 if you could get a number like that. I mean, it sounds like she flippantly said, I don't know, 5 grand, 10 grand, 15. It's all bottom line money to me, right? Like kind of flippantly, like not really thinking about it. If
Yeah.
she's halfway serious to buy a 19, what did you say it was built? 1996?
93.
I mean, people would just buy that and put it on land. You can't get anything for 10 grand anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean,
So that's what the guy that brought it to me, he's like, yeah, he said like, dude, what do you guys need me to do? Like, I mean, I was like,
Anthony, are you there? Because I do have to jump anyways. But Anthony, are you
Yeah,
there? I mean, listen, I mean, it's near USF, University of South Florida, which is a massive
yeah, it's big
campus,
town.
but a 1993, like you and I aren't gonna flip. We've gone down that route, but it's for 10 grand. I mean, you almost feel like someone would
Yeah,
just
as
buy
long
it and
as
take it off the lot.
maybe. I would go get it, go contract it.
okay,
I
The,
started
the
clicking
key
around
though
in
is you need
there.
to make sure that these aren't rental lots.
It
You
looks
need to
okay,
like
make sure
they
it's a
own their own land. We do have to confirm that she actually owns the property and she's not paying lot rent.
correct.
Otherwise, this is not a real estate deal, and real estate contracts no good. You essentially go down to the DMV. It's like selling a car.
yeah,
The other thing you could run into is some of these HOAs have first right of refusal. So
okay,
we might not even be able to do a deal or take it out of there.
okay,
But we won't know. But I would just start trying to get it after you confirm that she owns the land and isn't paying. If there's like an association fee of 100 or 200 bucks a month for amenities or something, cool. If they're paying lot rent of 800 bucks, they don't own the land.
got it. So any type of like lot fee is
If
no
it's
bueno.
amenities for the park and like a rent and overhead and all that stuff, fine. if she's paying rent on the space where it's parked,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably not worth any more than 10 grand.
So he said that it was $1,200 lot fee.
So there's no real estate here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It is a car, essentially.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay.
All right. Well, good. See, you learned.
There you go.
There you go. All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna jump because I have 10 minutes to get our trainer and coach on. If you are a part of the 100% financing, I would encourage you to jump. This is going to be our last call um, to be able to uh, learn about 100% financing live. We'll learn how to get business credit and you'll learn how to get business lines of credit. So if you are a part of it, I would jump over to that call. Otherwise, stay on here. Anthony, you have Alec, Regan, and Hector. I think Hector would be first. And I will bounce out.
Right, right. All right, who's up next? Sorry.
That would be I.
Oh, Hector, what's going on?
What's happening, man? I just dropped the address right there in the chat. This is an
Napa.
on-market deal.
Okay,
Yeah, I talked to the agent yesterday. Um, it's listed at 600. He believes this property could sell for a mil.
sure.
I don't know. I don't see any comps at that number. I do see some. I just don't see this property being that valuable. Um, there are some other ones in the low nines and 800, but I just don't know the reality of what it could sell for.
Well, you could just be wrong. That happens a lot. Is this the agent that you talked to, seller's agent?
Seller's agent, yeah.
What are they willing to come down to?
She didn't discuss that. She said she was gonna wait to send disclosure today. I got the disclosures this morning. Um, she said to take a
Disclosures
look
of
at
what?
them for the property.
Oh,
She
whatever.
was she was driving when I spoke to her, so she was kind of short with me. And I don't know if she was having a bad day or what, but she was like, "Oh, if you're a wholesaler, don't, you know, I'd say
Yeah,
let's just end this
I mean,
call."
until we start figuring out if it's 900, is it a million? What? I mean, we're not paying 600. Let's see if they're open to a discount.
Right. Um, so there's another unit underneath the house. It's a one bed, one bath, kitchen, bathroom as well. It's not counted in that square footage there. I don't
Okay,
know if that's why she's assuming it'll sell for that much.
maybe. We still need almost always 20% discount minimum before we can touch anything on the market. So let's find out if they're open to it.
Yeah, I'll give her a call back then and see if they're open to a discount.
Cool.
I do have another one. I don't know.
Yeah, is it one you've already talked to?
Is that again?
One you've already talked to this one or the new one?
Yeah, I already talked to this one.
What's the address on it?
It is, one second. This one is 18 Joan Drive, American Canyon.
American Canyon.
So I talked to the
Ooh, looks
agent
like a tear down.
yeah, I talked to him this morning. I guess they received an offer at
All right.
350
What's the story here?
when they first listed it 3 months ago. Um, the seller rejected it, said that they would take maybe 375, but they haven't received any offers since. Um, There's a similar property that's sold for 645. So this American Canyon is considered Napa County, so houses do sell for a little bit higher.
Okay.
But
Are they open to
yeah,
350 now? We're probably lower than that.
I mean it's been sitting for 3 months, and they when they got that 350 offer, that was when they first listed it. So he told
Okay.
me go ahead and we can do a verbal and see if they'll accept.
Yeah, like 325, 330 maybe.
Okay, I can start there for sure. Yeah, I just wasn't sure how much it would take to get it there.
I don't know if the highest offer is
For
350 after 100 days. We want to be below that number.
sure. Okay. Sounds good. I'll reach out and let them know.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank
Uh,
you.
Alec, what you got?
Yeah, I just need help with I just trying to put the address in the chat. I remember Regan had a similar property for this. I believe it was yesterday. I finally got some better pictures from the owner of the outside of the property. When I was comping it the other day, I wasn't able to find anything like high, as far as comps go. He was asking for 450 for it, but he also just put a fence up outside and a two-car garage in the back. Um, Then I remember Regan had a property like this yesterday, I believe, and some of the comps I was looking at was like in the 500s. So wanted some.
All right, 1900s brick. Looks like new windows, siding's new. This is it, 369 Monroe.
That's correct. Yep. Interior picture up to date. Uh,
Granite. That's pretty good shape. Little touch-ups.
Hi, Miss Todd.
You 1 second, be right back. All right, sorry, Christmas present drop off. All right, so do they have this listed for a while? Is that why these pictures are so new?
no, it's not listed. But yeah, the entire outside of the house has been repainted as well. So paint's better than the pics right here. Brand new fence, two-car garage in the back.
Okay, all right, so they're at 375 in 22, 6 month listing expired, and they want how much now?
450.
Yeesh. Shoot, we need the size. All right, 2,000 square foot, 4 2-story, 1,900. You said since this, they've painted the outside and put up a fence and stuff.
Yeah, painted the outside, fence and garage, like exterior garage.
So we'll see if we got some comps to support it. But market hasn't really gone up since 23 when they had it listed. And they haven't done, it wasn't worth 375 2 years ago. And they haven't done 75,000 in improvements. So the price they're asking is going to be too high.
Yeah, I was getting ready to offer like 250 before, but then when you sent the new picture, I'm like, I don't know how to, if anything
So
should.
450 is higher than anybody's even dared to ask for yet.
Yeah.
I've got some comps. Ooh, there's a 500 in here. And it's the farthest one away. So 210 down the street. He's a little bigger, probably not as nice as ours. Definitely not as nice as ours. Same style though. There's a 315, smaller, probably still not as nice. Well, this one's pretty good. So I'd say this one is really similar. And they're 1,800 square feet. So 315,000 divided by 1796. They're at 175 a square foot on this sale. A little farther away, and ours might be a hair better with the fence and the garage and stuff, but they're at 175 a square foot. This looks like a duplex, which we don't want to comp if it is. No description. Condo. Right, definitely not ours. And here's a 500. Let's see what this is. All right, 2440 square feet. This looks a little more historic with the stone front, probably a better spot and a little bit higher than we're going to get. Super modern, cool. So this one is 499 divided by 2440 square feet. 204. So we got a 185 a square foot and 204 a square foot on rehabs. We're in the middle, so 190 a square foot for us times 2,000 square feet. It's probably worth about 380. And it really doesn't need anything, so we don't really need to factor repairs into it. If it's retail ready, we just want to be 75 to maybe 80% of what it's worth. So if I go the 380, I think it's worth times 0.77, it's 292, 600. So something just under 3 should work.
All right, cool.
Do you know why they haven't listed it? Kind of going back to, I think we asked on one yesterday and Justin brought it up again today.
When I talked to him, he just said he was trying to relocate and not having to worry about the listing, but I'm assuming it's because it didn't sell last time. So
Because they're asking too much.
yeah, I didn't really dig into that part. So
Cool. Yeah, right around 300. Obviously, on the lower side of it is better. I mean, it's a good house. He could go list it. I don't think he'd be over 4. He'll find an agent that'll list it over 4, but it's not going to sell again.
yeah,
If they want to sell it, I think they're just a hair under 4, and no investor that is going to ease the pain of having to list it and having to wait for a buyer and waiting to see if their mortgage goes through and working on their all of that headache and stuff he doesn't want to deal with. He now needs to compensate in the price for somebody that would just show up and buy it tomorrow for a number, which we can do, just not at the price he thinks. So 2-stage battle. One, he's got to see what it's worth. It's not 450. It's probably almost 4. And then second battle, yeah, I know it's worth almost 4, but I can't pay you almost 4.
right. I thought about trying to go the innovation route with that, but
Yep.
I don't think that I would even want to deal with the stress about that. So
Here's one with a nice fence, listed for 400 right now. Yeah, how can you say he's going to get more than this guy? This one's a little bigger, same age, all brick, super clean, great remodel. They tried to sell it for 4 and a quarter and could not. They're still trying to sell it for 400, but they've been listed at 400 for almost 2 months, still haven't sold.
yeah,
So that's a good one to show them there.
so 22nd Street. All right, cool.
Yeah, 22nd Street. All right, Jeff. Jeff Baum.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Gotcha.
There, my computer's a little laggy here.
There you are.
Um, so yeah, good. Um, is there ever any demand to like buy something to own it as a landlord, or it's all flips?
The hedge funds are looking for long-term buy and holds
Okay. But they have those they need to be newer than 1970. Is that right?
for sure.
Yeah, okay. So
I mean,
because I'm
there are buy and hold buyers out there.
okay, so I mean I can like let me see.
Do you have an example of one?
Yeah, exactly. I can give
Okay.
you address. Give me 1 second because my computer's slow. But so I found a duplex in Indianapolis, although I don't have good pictures yet. So, but the guy told me it's fully renovated. Maybe I should come back after I have good pictures.
Well, let's take a look and
It's
I'll tell you
he's
what
asking,
go ahead.
yeah, he's asking 150. You know, he
Mhm.
said he bought it and did a full gut job and made 2 units out of it. He's getting 1,800 a month in rent. So that kind of ratio sounds good to me. But you know, so the address is 285 Miley. I don't know if it's street or Ave or something in
Is
Indianapolis.
it MI or MY?
Miley.
Yep, Avenue.
Yeah. So
All right, so it's 1900. He's fully renovated it. We'll just
so
assume
it's
for now that he did.
right.
All right, so it's 1400 square.
It's,
So do you know the room breakdown? Like two
yeah.
two ones at
I think
700?
each one's I think huh. Jeez, I can't. I don't trust my notes. Yeah, I don't trust my notes. My notes say they're three twos, but I don't think they could be in that small of a space. So I'm gonna have to double check.
Duplexes can show up weird. It could be 1400 and 1400 for 28, or it
Right.
could be two sevens. We're not sure. Multifamily.
Yeah, it's definitely a duplex.
Smaller. So there are buy and hold buyers for it, obviously, out there somewhere.
Oh,
Two things they're looking for in their investment is equity and cash flow.
mm,
So we'd try and get some kind of value. If it's worth 140, 150, the wholesale buyers are not going to be super excited about that because
right.
any time of the year you want, any day of the week, you can just go find a 150 grand house for 150 grand. So that's not something they would jump at. If they could get it at 120 and it's worth 150, well, I don't know. Let's use your example. If they can get it for 140 and it could actually be worth 180, then now they got some equity, they can
Right.
refinance, they can get their money back out of it. And then cash
Mm,
flow, the 1% rule is about break even. So if the buyer's
yep.
paying 140 and the whole thing rents for 1400, no cash flow. That would be break even. He said he's getting what, 17 or 18?
Right.
So
1,800. Yeah.
1800, it's 200 bucks a door. It's okay for the age of it. I get that he's fully renovated it, but it's still a 1900 structure that's going to have some repairs and some things go wrong and that kind of stuff.
Right.
So there's some cash flow, but the less desirable the property, the worse neighborhood you're in. And I don't know if this neighborhood's great or awful. Like you go
Right.
to Memphis or Detroit or like some tough high crime neighborhoods,
Yeah.
guys want close to like a 3% return on it because you get some problems.
Right.
There's buyers for it. If you go to Phoenix, Scottsdale, Miami, you can't get the 1% rule because people buy it at 0.5%. So market to market, is it going to appreciate? Yeah, if you buy it in Miami, it's going to be worth a ton. So I don't need the equity now. I'll have it later. I don't need the cash flow now. It's just an equity play. Older houses in older neighborhoods. Like I said, this one's probably just an average neighborhood. maybe a C or D as I see all these industrial train tracks. Probably
Yeah.
the oldest part of town. Probably has to be a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks pretty industrial over here. Depending on what side of the street he's on, like if he backs up to, is this a train track here? Yeah, he's on this side. So he backs the train tracks in a commercial building.
Yeah.
Yeah, tougher neighborhood. So it's one you'd want higher rental spread on.
Right.
But short answer is yes, there are buyers for buy and holds.
So, I mean, is there certain kind of information I could get that we could see if we can come to an agreement on it?
Would confirm the size and see if we can get pictures.
Yeah.
And are the tenants month to month? Have they been on lease? How long have they been
No,
there?
they're 1 year lease. They've been there, I think,
Cool.
about 9 months or something.
Okay. I don't see any comps to actually figure out what this thing might be worth at the moment. Do you know if he has
Yeah.
separate meters? That's always something that a buyer would want.
Electric meters, I can ask.
Electric and water, all the utilities, do they each get their own bill, or does he have to get it and then split it up? Or does
I
he
mean, it's very rare to have separate water, right, on a duplex.
a lot of times? So does he pay for it or does he bill it back to them?
Yeah, I can ask him.
Like that kind of stuff. I wish I had some kind of clue on pricing for you.
Should I try to find some comps? Is that the best?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
We really have no comps. Hmm. Here's something close. All right, so I got new floors and paint and bathrooms. The kitchen's old, the outside's meh, 1910.
Mhm.
Size is a question mark. It's 221s,
Yeah.
but this one's listed at 160 and not doing great for sale yet.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, we're going way across town, so this might not be a good comp at all, but we're just looking for anything at this point.
Mhm.
Duplex. See, you never get 100% sure. Is this two separate 1-1s or are they 2-2-2s? You don't know.
Right.
Obviously, conditions worse than what we're expecting ours to look like.
Yeah.
This is just kind of rent livable.
Mhm.
Uh, maybe worth a call if you're going to start doing some investigations to these agents, try and confirm the size and what the situation is so we know, are they overpriced? Are they doing well?
Mhm.
The two most similars hanging out on the market are the 160 and 148 that haven't sold yet. Oh, now we got comps. Here's one right by him. $100,000 multifamily. Looks fairly beat up.
Yeah.
And
I sold a couple of years ago.
oh, that's why I reset. We took all the age filters off. I don't know. Let's look at 12 and see if we see. Sheet. All right, I got 135. Wow. Somebody did a hell of a job on this thing. Pending at 285.
That's very nice. So, yeah.
I'm guessing ours is never going to look like that unless we tear it down, just from that one picture I saw.
But I mean, I guess it it gives the high end of what could have could be done for on a rehab.
This actually looks like a new bit. Well, maybe not. They kept the foundation and went straight up.
Mhm.
Somebody, well, again, we're across the train tracks. Is this neighborhood better than this one? It's possible. Do you know anyone in town that would know that area? Agent, contractor, anybody?
Not well, no.
Yeah, I'd see if we can get some pics and narrow down square footage and room counts and all those things, and then try and triangulate some kind of value on it. It's a little bit of a guess. There's not great comps.
Right. Okay. We'll see what I can do. Thanks.
All right. I got Nito next. Nito, you there, partner? Nope.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find the speaker button here.
All
I'm
right.
using my phone, so I had to stay on the line waiting my turn because of my work. So, I just quick question for me is something that I've been struggling regarding to the offers between the agent and the homeowner. So I'm just trying to have a clarification about that. Which one we should use when it comes to the agent, which one we should present, and if it's a homeowner, which one we should present. So that's just to clarify that.
You got it. Stand by. Oh, should she unpin my general? Sorry, I had a write up on it in here that was pinned to the top recently, and I think she just took it down. Come on. Here it is. Got ya. So we've got our contract in the document vault. If you are direct to a homeowner, it's perfect to use for them. If you're working with an agent and it's on the market, we do not want to use that contract and they won't be able to use that contract. So in that case, I'd use the offer template, which just kind of has all the terms, and then the agent can go put it onto their state contract.
Okay, so when you mean the contract, that's the purchase and sales agreement, that's what you're
That's it.
mentioning?
Yes, sir. That's the offer, the contract. When you sign it, it's an offer, and then when they sign it back, then it's a contract. But yes, purchase and sale agreement is the offer to use for homeowners directly.
All right.
And the template, which honestly, I'll just copy those things into my cell phone and write it as a text and paste it very informally. Offer 150, EMD 500 on this date, inspection 10 days, closing date January 7th, blah, 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 send.
What about LOI? So
I
which
never
one
used
does?
it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's the thing that was getting me a little bit confused. All right. So agents use I'm sorry, agents basically just send my conditions, and homeowner I use the purchase and sales agreement.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
And I just tagged you on that post that kind of runs through it.
Okay. Appreciate it. Is there do you have any video that shows you how to fill it up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no
Uh,
problem. I won't take much
Classroom.
of your time. I'll take a look at it and see if I can
I'll
find
show you
it.
here. It's in getting started in the vault, how to fill out the sales and assignment contract. And I actually pull one up there and walk through it.
Thank you. Thanks
For
so
sure.
much. Okay.
Regan, yeah, wanted to wrap us up?
Yeah, it was one that me and Justin went over like last week or something, and I kept talking to the agent. Um, it's a kind of a weird property because it's basically done, but it's listed for rent, but they have a roof problem. So like when it rains hard, then it starts to leak into one of the rooms, and that's one of the reasons why they didn't want to list it for it. And that's why it's kind of discounted. So we're trying to see if there's just a certain amount of money just to fix the roof and then a couple quick things and then relist it if there was something valuable there, or because it all doesn't have to be done, it's just a specific thing. um but the address is 4541 Sequoia, Sequoia.
Memphis
Yeah.
117. Is this okay? Oh yeah, this is the right part of town. So it's listed for rent right now?
Yeah, so it's listed for rent, but they said they would sell at 475. There is a 625 that we saw on the same street kind of next to it also. um but that was the main concern, was the roof. And if you go through the pictures, it looks fine, like everything's pretty relatively good. um but yeah.
All right, so they've got a bum roof and everything else is good.
Yeah, let me see if I go back in my notes.
All right, little mismatched floor. That's not terrible. Granite, some updates. They painted the old cabinets instead of getting new ones. Carpet's meh. Bathroom floor is meh. God, they spent so much money on that bathroom and just left that floor. Or is that a choice? All right. All right, pretty good looking house. And they would sell it for 450.
They said 475. That's where they started at though, so
All right, I heard 450.
okay.
All right, so we got 6.25 right up the street. What's our year build?
Our year build is, why is it not telling me on the listing now? Let me check my comping tool real
So
quick.
as it look like at this price point, some of the things, or any price point really, but things will start to matter. They've got these nice gables, a nice entryway. The driveway kind of wraps at a circle with the land. Not that you couldn't add landscaping. I know ours was nice, but now I'm thinking like, was it this nice? Like it's a 2008 build here, which is fairly new, but they kind of gave it like that 1920s look. Like this is probably something that's really popular. Does ours have this charm, or was it just a nice house?
Yeah,
So I don't remember the year built, and I'll have to look at ours again to see if it's really that.
1950 our build.
Oh, all right. So we got a 1950, and this is a bigger 2007.
Yeah. The
So
only
let's check and
the only
see.
comp that saves it is there's another 1950 on the same street, like kind of right next to it. It's also on Sequoia. If it pops up.
Is it sold?
Yeah, it was sold.
Smaller? 2 units. What are the 2 units? Apartment building.
That's weird, it's showing up as units. But if you look up 4515 Sequoia Ave, it should be that one.
It doesn't look like an apartment building. All right, let's check it out anyway. As there's no sold price.
Yeah, I don't know. If you
Oh, all right. This is back 25. Somebody double entered it
oh
to 3452, 3400. It's one of these 2 square footages. So it's 624. It sold the same date, June 23rd, June 23rd. Somebody put unit 31 on one of them for some reason. So like somebody extra filled an extra line in the entry and it's showing up as 2. We got it. This is it. All right. So 3400 is close to our size, right? We're 3200 maybe.
I believe for ours we're 3590.
Oh, all right. So we're just a hair bigger actually.
35, yeah.
All right. So they did barn doors. Looks like a butler pantry or something in there. Consistent flooring all the way. All stainless. You get the cute little mud room. Huge bedroom. Bathrooms are even better. And they got a pool. A nice pool. They spent some money on this yard. Wow. So great house, a lot of attention to detail. If we fix the roof, we're not here. What was this one? 6.25. We're a ways behind it with no pool and all of these little touches. Maybe 550.
Yeah. And I don't know if it'd be worth it for somebody to just come in, fix the roof, and then just put it back on the market for 550. I don't know if that's enough time or not, or
It's a
what.
break even. You might make 10 grand.
Okay. I just wanted to verify it real quick.
4.25, maybe.
4.25. Okay. Yeah, she was ready for a call, but I'll just throw it out there for that number and see if they're even open to it for it.
Cool.
All right.
For those that you hung around, I got to run to a showing. Let me pull up REI Live in community under general. This is the link to go get yourself a hedge fund portal, and then the buy box is attached here again as well. So there's a quick, there's a 16-minute walkthrough video, gives you all the instructions of how to get signed up, how to do everything. I've got to jump more now, so we can talk about more this week. But you can get started if you go click on this and watch that video. The link is inside the video. And for those of you who made it at the end today, you could be the first ones to get it.
All right, thank you. Last question, quick question. In the calculator, whenever, because I get like a good amount of rentals, when I'm
Mhm.
putting in for the rentals, and say I put like I get it for 70, but the actual value is 100, and it rents for like $1,200 or something like that. It would cash flow a little bit, but in the calculator, it wouldn't necessarily show like the refi and everything good like that. Is that accurate when I put that in? It's like zero rehab, but like you get it for 70, but it's worth 100. Would
Yeah,
that,
it should work. The only number you want to look at, let me pull it.
because I just want to make sure I'm doing it right for rental so I don't bring them to you. And then you're like, well, this sucks.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. So you're saying like buy at 70 and it needs no reno, and right now it's worth 100 just how it is, and it rents for 1,200. Is that about right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So if we scroll down to rental, that shows that it can cash flow 400 bucks a month. And when you refi it, there's negative cash out, which is okay. With closing costs and everything, you're probably going to be stuck about $4,000 left in that purchase. But for $4,000, you're getting $393 a month in cash flow. So if you get 2 greens in there, that's good. They should all go green to be a good rental. But this specific example, yeah, okay, you got 20 grand in equity is it's not a huge number, but whatever. It's a low price point. Really, there's no money left in this deal. We're so close to zero here. So the negative $3,000, like if you can get actual cash out on the refi, those are our favorite. Would be awesome. Having a negative $3,000, essentially there's zero money left in the deal, close to it, and it cash flows 400 bucks a month. The equity position's a small number, but it's a small price point. This one looks good.
Okay. So this would be considered like a decent enough rental to bring you guys if it's at
Yeah,
least.
so where people would usually miss, because I watch the cash flow is going to stay the same here. Then I'm going to put 50 grand reno. I still get 400 bucks a month cash flow, but now I'm $56,000 stuck in this deal. So that one's bad. So I got negative equity, negative cash position at closing on the refi. Yeah, there's cash flow, but it's not worth it.
Okay. Cool. I just wanted to verify that. Yeah, because I see a lot of that in like in Ohio ones, though cash flow, but everything else sucks about it. So like,
So Ohio specifically, kind of we're looking at the older Indianapolis. What might be good cash flow in a random city that you pick, any metropolis area, like Toledo, Cleveland, those places are amazing cash cows because you can get them, but it's because people need them because there's no appreciation. So that house that's worth $100,000 now, it was worth $100,000 back in 1980. And when they leave this house to their kids in the portfolio, it's still going to be worth $100,000.
mm-hmm.
So it never appreciates. So their only value is that cash flow. So it's got to be huge.
Right. Okay.
So this wasn't built specifically for Ohio or anywhere else. Every market's a little bit different, but like Pittsburgh, Rust Belt, all those places, cash flow's got to be great.
Yeah.
This one's not bad, but it's not hard to find $500-$600 door cash flow in Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
Okay. Cool. I just wanted to make sure, just so I'm bringing ones that at least can be
Close to something.
Yeah, close to some. Okay. Thank you.
You got it. All right, everyone. See you tomorrow.